Putting time to work for you. Do you find yourself running from one task to another? Consuming an entire day without any time for breaks? Or are you exhausted at the end of the day, but feel like nothing was completed? So do you use your time to your advantage? Or does it slip through your fingers like hot sand on a warm sunny day at the beach? We all have the same 24 hours in a day. So why is it that some people can accomplish so much while the rest of us feel like we're running around in circles? Completion is important to finding satisfaction in our lives, but often it feels like there just aren't enough hours in the day to finish what we all need to do. From work obligations and family needs to personal time and hobby pursuits, as well as everything in between. We often just find ourselves in a constant state of burnout, unable to ever catch up. But even as we run around like crazy, we often catch a glimpse of other people who look like they do a lot less, enjoy their lives more, and are able to complete all of the tasks that they set out to do. Are they somehow able to stretch their daily 24 hours into 48? Well, no, of course not. They have simply learned to view time as a valuable asset that must be managed properly for optimal results. Arranging the tasks in our lives is a lot like setting up furniture in a new house. You not only want to make it look nice, but you also have to strike a balance between the size of the furniture and the room it's being placed in. Many of us are either trying to put too much furniture for the area available, or place the furniture so haphazardly that it doesn't fit right in the room, and we bang our shins on the coffee table every time we try to sit down. By the same token, some of us may be leaving our rooms too empty, or without the right furniture needed to enjoy a balanced life. This means that we either have no use for the furniture we currently possess, or we don't have enough of the right ones to strike a perfect balance with. Imagine for a sec trying to settle in for an enjoyable movie in your living room with just a folding chair instead of a comfortable couch. Life can be just as uncomfortable when you don't have the right things planned for and allotted in your life. So if your life seems a little empty right now, remember that you can always clear out the room and get rid of the unwanted furniture, and then just fill it back up with the properly balanced things you need to thrive in your life. No matter which side of the furniture spectrum you fall under, everyone needs to take inventory of their daily life. Maybe the furniture needs to be rearranged. Maybe the way you spend your time needs to be reorganized. The only way to find out if something needs to be changed is to stop and assess your room from a different vantage point. Now, what that means is just take that extra step back and look at the situation from a whole, the big picture. Along these same lines, have you ever had someone important in your life complain that you don't spend enough time with them? It's interesting that we use the same verb, spend, when speaking of both time and money. For both are tremendous assets, but only one can be stored away for later. What you choose to do with every minute and every second of your life adds up in the end. For as Benjamin Franklin once said, lost time is never found again. There are those who say that time is money, and that those who say that money buys time. You must use both assets wisely if you want to achieve the best results in life. For this reason, just as you would create a budget for your monthly expenses, you also need to create a plan for the most effective way to spend your time. Just like your money, you want your time to work for you, not against you. Think of it as an investment. When you look to invest your money somewhere, you always want to know what your ROI or return on investment will be. The same rule applies of how you spend your time. When you look at planning your day or the upcoming week, ask yourself, what is the best way that I can spend my time to maximize my ROI? A few minutes invested into planning your day can often result in hours received back in your ROI. just like you wouldn't hesitate to spend $5 to earn 20. Why would you hesitate to spend a few minutes planning your day to gain a few hours back of relaxation? So as you begin to plan your daily tasks and reorganize your time spent, you may find a desire to increase your productivity in a short amount of time. A simple yet effective way to do this is to set up a 25-minute timer for specified work times. Plan your work in 25-minute increments and set aside that time as completely undisturbed. So turn off your phone, close your email inbox, and spend a few minutes clearing your mind of all distractions. Challenge yourself to see how much work you can complete in that 25-minute time slot, and reward yourself with a 5-minute break when you are done. You'd be amazed at how much you can accomplish in just that 25 minutes of work and 5 minutes of relaxation. As your productivity increases, you will have more time to relax and enjoy the good things in life rather than working all the time. Think about your daily routine and make a list directed as follows. Number 1, your daily duties and obligations. Include all those from work, family, friends. And number 2, learning, hobbies, and activities of relaxation. Can mean exercise, reading, even watching TV if you have to. Now assign a time amount of 25 minutes for each activity that you do, and be sure to include your travel time if necessary. And tally up the total amount of time that it takes for you to do these activities and compare it to the number of hours that you are awake each day. So ask yourself after that, do your tasks exceed the 24 hours that you have in a day? Take a stock of your daily time expenses and apply the productivity enhancer as needed. Minimize distractions and focus for 25 minutes at a time and watch your productivity soar. Keep tabs on your progress and check it weekly. If you find you are not using your time wisely, take inventory of the furniture in your room and add or delete pieces as necessary.